Hi, kindergarten friends. It's time for today's interactive read aloud. And today we're going to start a new text set. Text set 15 is called Exploring Animal Tales. The stories we're going to be reading all have animals as the main characters. We are going to be reading fiction stories, so they're not true stories. The stories also have some sort of moral or lesson at the end that we'll discuss. Today's book was written and illustrated by Paul Galdone. He will also be the writer and the illustrator of our book tomorrow. The Little Red Hen. You may have already read this story before. You may not have read the book by Paul Galdone, but you may have read it from a different author. I have another copy. This is a different version of the same story, The Little Red Hen. Sometimes the characters in stories like these, animal tales or folk tales, may be different, but the message is usually the same. The Little Red Hen, a folktale classic by Paul Galdone. This is wheat. Once upon a time, a cat and a dog and a mouse and a little red hen all lived together in a cozy little house. Boys and girls, what do you know about a story when it starts with once upon a time? Yeah, that tells us that it's not going to be a true story. It's like a fairy tale start with once upon a time. The cat liked to sleep all day on the soft couch. He's dreaming of sardines. The dog liked to nap all day on the sunny back porch. And the mouse liked to snooze all day in the warm chair by the fireside, dreaming of cheese. So the little red hen had to do all the housework. She cooked the meals and washed the dishes and made the beds. She swept the floor and washed the windows and mended the clothes. If someone mends the clothes, that means they fix them or sew them. So is the little red hen dreaming away like the other animals? She's working hard. She raked the leaves and mowed the grass and hoed the garden. One day, when she was hoeing the garden, she found some grains of wheat. "Who will plant this wheat?" cried the little red hen. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. Boys and girls, the little red hen found some grains of wheat and she thought she would plant it. But is she going to get any help from the other animals that live with her? Doesn't look like they want to help. They told her no. "Then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. Each morning, the little red hen watered the wheat and pulled the weeds. Soon the wheat pushed through the ground and began to grow tall. When the wheat was ripe, the little red hen asked, "Who will cut this wheat?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. "Then I will," said the little red hen. And she did. So now we see her cutting it. When the wheat was all cut, the little red hen asked, "Now, who will take this wheat to the mill to be ground into flour?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the mouse. So she needs to take it to the mill, and that's where they're going to turn the wheat into flour that she could use to cook with. Who do you think is going to do it, boys and girls? Then I will, said the little red hen, and she did. The little red hen returned from the mill carrying a small bag of fine white flour. Who will make a cake from this fine white flour? Asked the little red hen. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the mouse. What are they still doing? They are still resting. Has the little red hen had time to stop and rest? Nope. Then I will, said the little red hen, and she did. She gathered sticks and made a fire in the stove. Then she took milk and sugar and eggs and butter and mixed them in a big bowl with the fine white flour. When the oven was hot, she poured the cake batter into a shining pan and put it in the oven. Let's stop here. Let's predict what we think might happen next. What do you think might happen? Okay, let's read on. Soon a delicious smell filled the cozy little house. The cat got off the soft couch and strolled into the kitchen. The dog got up from the sunny back porch and came into the kitchen. The mouse jumped down from his warm chair and scampered into the kitchen. The little red hen was just taking a beautiful cake out of the oven. Who will eat this cake? Asked the little red hen. I will, cried the cat. I will, cried the dog. I will, cried the mouse. Wow. So what do you think the little red hen is going to say? Do you think she is going to share her cake with the other animals? But the little red hen said, all by myself. I planted the wheat. I tended the wheat. I cut the wheat. I took the wheat to the mill to be ground into flour. All by myself, I gathered the sticks. I built the fire. I mixed the cake. And all by myself, I am going to eat it. And so she did, to the very last crumb. And after that, whenever there was work to be done, the little red hen had 3 very eager helpers. All right, boys and girls. So, before I started reading this book, I told you at the end there was going to be a message. Can you tell me what we learned from the little red hen and her story? We learned that the little red hen was a hard worker. We learned that she was eager to work and she was eager to create a beautiful cake. But we also learned that she doesn't like doing all of the cake and doing all of the work by herself. So the little red hen taught the other animals that live with her a lesson about helping. What did the 3 animals that live with a little red hen learn? They learned that if they want the rewards that they also have to put in the work. That means if they want to eat the food, they have to help with the food. Do you think it was fair that the little red hen ate the cake all by herself? You could argue that it is fair because she did all the work. She did all the work at the house. She did all of the work to cut the wheat and take care of it and to even planted it. If you were the little red hen, would you have shared? Do you think that if the little red hen would have shared her food with the other animals, that they would have learned the lesson that they need to help out? Yeah, they may not have learned that lesson. Boys and girls, I want you to stop a second and think about your house. Do you have someone at your house that is like the little red hen that does a lot of work? What can you do at your house to help other people so that not one person is doing all of the work? If you see someone at your house getting supper prepared, do you think you could maybe offer to help do something? There are things that you can do, like set the table or get drinks for the people in your family. There might be things at home that you can do to help get some more rewards. And it's just like when we fill other people's buckets and it makes our bucket full and it makes you feel good to help out other people. And I think that the mouse and the cat and the dog are going to learn that helping Little Red Hen out will make them feel more important and more a part of their family. All right. Well, before we go, I would like for you to tell someone what you're going to do at your house to help out. Bye-bye, boys and girls. I hope you had a great experience today learning about the Little Red Hen.